full page. So if you don't know what the Ride of Silence is, it started in Dallas like 20 years ago. And ghost bikes, if you don't know, are memorial bikes for those who've died because they're riding their bike and a car hit them or something. So this flyer has some of the faces of people that have died in Austin. It's not a fun topic, but it's actually a very meaningful ride. Has anybody been on the Ride of Silence here? So a couple of people, yeah, no. So what we do is we meet at City Hall. It's always the third Wednesday in May. This year we're moving it up to 6:30, and then we'll speed wheels down at 7. We've installed about half a dozen new ghost bikes for ones that have been missing, and so we're going to stop at as many of those as we can in about an hour. And it truly is a silent ride, and the point of it is just kind of reflect on the lack of infrastructure that we still are facing. There are places where you don't want to ride your bike in Austin. And just to also celebrate that we have come a long way, and to remember these individuals as well. Some of them are hit and run cases where they never caught the person, and so if you ride your bike every day like I do, or if you ever ride a bike in Austin, it can still be dangerous. So we want to take a moment to remember those people, and also advocate for ourselves and anybody on a bike that we still have more to do to protect our bike lanes, protect our cyclists. Also hold the people who do the bad things to cyclists, hold them accountable. And so in the last 2 years since Ghost Bike Project has been working on this, we've gotten some great media. We've had family members come out and speak. 2 years ago we had 49 riders. Last year we had 73. I personally think we should have 1,000, make a bigger impact, but if anybody's available on that Wednesday, come on down to City Hall. We'll have a few speakers. On a nice quiet ride, no music, no wheelies, no daredevil stuff, just kind of a nice quiet ride, unless you really have to say, move out of the way. Emergencies, of course, are allowed. But and then we, just kind of gather. Sometimes, like last year, we had Zoe Cadre come out and give a mayoral proclamation, and it's just it's a meaningful, but a little bit somber event. And we just appreciate support. It just sort of reminds ourselves as well as the city transportation department that we're here. There's still work to do. So we appreciate anybody in a bike club. Bring your whole crew out. We'd love to have you. Social Cycling Austin will lead it, members of that group. Yellow Bike donates bikes to us to help put out, and I'm way over 30 seconds, but I will say, anybody wants to volunteer, make donations, talk to me after. We're always looking for help. So if you want a flyer, I can give them to you at the end. So thank you.